much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from Chicago. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Working from the gun, Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
What is up?
Here's Etienne on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, ball at the 36.
What is up?
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He concludes, it's Trevor Etienne. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he spins right by him. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
What is up?
Rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready, set.
Williams to throw on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal and he'll take 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is Pettis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals, drop 50, drop 50.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action, Love. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hot 70, hot 70. Check, check.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hot 70, hot 70. 18, Pioneer.
To the air on 3rd and long. That finds Kmet downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Ready, set.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Bengals
Ready.
first down.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
70, Timberwolves. Ready.
He's inside the 10. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. It's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Hannigan throw out of the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Williams. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. And he's lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. The Bengals are out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
Takes the handoff, now low. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood than that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Ruben Hipple like the second, able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Chase coming in motion right. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Two. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. That one's nabbed by Komet. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Shoots away from one. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. First down from the 31.
What is it on? Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. He'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
7-yard line.
Whiskey.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now toss it to Etienne. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears facing a deficit near the break. First and 10 from the 41.
What is it?
Rolling from the gun here. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
What is it on?
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
What is it?
Working now from the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is Pettis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Okay, ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Radler. 18 Radler. Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. Finds Chase on the slant. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Thrown on first down, Love. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
19 sight, 19, 65, 65.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's taken down at the 30. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Bengals.
Go! Buffalo 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. He's got it in the red zone. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is Pettis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Red. Cowboys, Vikings, 18.
There's a dive up the middle. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Love using the legs here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come on. Set.
Slot man motioned over.
70.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. They pitch it out to him here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it. 60 by 6, 60.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. What a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard, just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record block, 25 straight completions to win a game. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Love using the legs here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go.
And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready, set.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Mustang, Cowboy 80.
They'll pass it this time. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You okay?
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Love now off the play action. He's got it in the red zone. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Another carry for it. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Step. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brings in the long pass. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
39-yard line.
Williams on first down. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes for 36 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Penix. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running it now out of the gun. And second down only works out for a yard.
On the jump.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Warriors 7-2. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
32-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboys 60 even, 60 even. Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
27, Bears 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Ready to start.
Williams from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pressure comes, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready to start.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready to start.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready to start.
Running it here with Etienne. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming
yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To throw is Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Williams to throw on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Luther Burden. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
It's a toss headed right. ETN. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 10. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Romaduze touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Pettis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
50. Panther 50.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Seven Pirates.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Hit on the return to stop him cold. First down, ball at the 36. Setting up to pass. Oh no, the ball is loose. And now the Bengals have it. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Williams. Forced out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys